I thought he was going to get on the horse there in that second. After the second inning, came out and pitched well, but he elevated some ball they doesn't usually elevate. Probably a little strong, early on, and looked like he was going to be able to corral it. But they're doing a lot of things right now.
I mean, as far as fatigue is concerned, you guys gave him 2 extra days. Like you said, he kind of came out strong, but obviously his numbers haven't been good the last three of the last 4 starts. Is there anything to the innings increase, or is it just one of those things?
Well, I know there's always reason things happen, so that could always play a part in it. But he hasn't. He's pitched more innings than this in his career, so I'm going to give Tampa the credit. They're doing a lot of things right. They're clicking. So I know Dylan. He usually rights the ship, but he had a couple of touch and feels in between. But that was the only thing I had concern with. He might be a little too strong, and I think that might have been the case. I don't know. He probably have a better feel for it than I did.
A couple balls that dropped that were singles got played into doubles, or at least it looked like that. One in the gap in right center, one in the gap in left center, where they stretched singles into doubles. Did you see anything on that or not?
No, they hit them in areas where their foot speed allows them to stretch it into it. I'd have to look exactly ones you're talking about. There were a lot of balls hit around the outfield today, but that's a good defensive outfield we have. But a lot of it, the first run they scored was just a foot speed, running on the pitch, hit it where, we weren't playing, and that's a ball that usually, second baseman catches, so you don't see that ball there. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but no, it's more about their foot speed and them being able to push the envelope.
Look, you were able to squeeze Ordorizzi for like 80 pitches in 3 innings, but you couldn't square anything up.
I felt like if we could have got, when Ash came in, if we could have got got a couple of zeros up there, because it didn't look like he was going to be able to sustain it over a long period. He was close. He had good stuff. He does a great job pitching slightly up in the zone, and he carried a really good split day, which he didn't have in his last outing. That bodes well for their team if he's able to carry that. But we didn't. No, we didn't do a whole lot off of him. But we had a shot at him if we could have just kept him at 5.
Caleb's been taking some ground balls at third. He's just trying to present another option with him.
Well, it's our only option, really. I know people seem to talk a lot about, I think we get an idea of what Ryan Flaherty brings to the club. We talk about, we get asked about some of the people missing, but I think a lot of people miss, because I'd love to give Manny a day, but it's really tough with the way we're constructed right now with the injuries.